you have to be able to like move.
Okay, I can understand.
Yeah.
But I thought it's like he was in labor.
No,
He
like
was like no neighbor or something.
he doesn't live in like the apartments that like are with me. He lives in the other building that's like next to it. He has parking. Like you know the car that you parked in front
I
of?
see. So he had like two cars.
Yeah, he has
That's
like
what
space. And he's coming, he's taking my parking space. I'm like, come on.
it's a bitch.
Like that's not fair. And I remember trying to be nice to him and just being like, hey, park there, please. I pay for it. And he was like, "Yeah, okay, okay, okay." And then he would continue parking there. And I told him, I think I lied and I said like, the landlord is telling me to tell you not to park there. And I'm like, ce monsieur il s'en fout carrément. Like he does not give a damn. Like so I'm like, okay. And this was like in the summertime. I would have thought that like okay, maybe he needs it for the summertime. Maybe it's summertime. He has people over, whatever. They need some extra parking space, so he's using this one. Okay, I get it, but it's not winter time. I think yeah, it was Christmas, and she couldn't even park there, but he was parked diagonally. So I'm like, comment tu fais, tu parques quelque part, ça t'appartient même pas, et tu parques diagonal, tu bloques deux places, t'as pas de respect. So This fixes whatever is going on. My God. Okay. I think that means I'm. I think so. Okay. But basically, this has been the tea in terms of like what's going on with the parking space. So last year, there's this neighbor, don't worry about my nail. There's this guy who has been parking in my parking space that I pay for. Okay. And he has been parking in my space. I don't have a car, but I did take the parking just in case if like somebody else wants to maybe come over and they have a car, they'll have a space to park without having to work. Cause I'm not about to worry and go outside and figure out what time I'm supposed to be on the left side of the street or what time I'm supposed to be on the right side of the street. I'm gonna park my car and I'm gonna leave it there. So I got a parking space in the back entrance of my apartment complex so that I could have a parking if I'm renting a car, if I have other people that are coming over for whatever reason. So I don't have a car, so I haven't really been using it much. And there's this guy who lives in the neighborhood who also saw this. And I guess he took it upon himself. He decided he doesn't need to ask for permission, nor does he even need to bother to see whose parking space it is. He didn't want to have a conversation. He didn't want to do nothing. He essentially was just like, okay, I'm going to use this parking space here and I'm going to park here and there's nothing that she can do about it. And so he starts parking in there. And I'm noticing this. And this is like multiple times. And like he's comfortable doing it. Like he would park in front of me and shit. And I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, like whatever. Because it was just, there's three parking spots and I own one of them, right? Where I start to have the issue is that he starts to have other people park their cars there too. So if he's having a barbecue and there's other people there, it would just be random cars there. Large ass SUVs. And it's not like they're there temporarily, they're there overnight. They're there until like the next morning, and they're taking up two spots. Like, I've never seen anyone park like that before, but he purposely will take two spots. He purposely will take two fucking parking spots. See, I'm trying not to lose my shit. Right. So I'm trying not to lose my shit. I'm trying to stay relaxed. I'm trying not to be too extreme. I'm not trying to take it to the extreme, but I'm like, no, this is too much. So my friend actually was the one who told me. She was like, no, you need to tell him to stop parking there, basically. You just need to tell him off, tell him to stop parking there. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll tell him to stop parking there. So I go to him and I tell him, like, hey, you guys can't park there. This is my parking space. Like, please don't park there. He goes, okay, okay, okay. And I talk to the guy, I'm like, stop parking there. He doesn't care. He still parks there. Another time I talk to him, I tell him, the landlord said he doesn't want you to park there. And I lied. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't care. But I lied and I told him, yeah, the landlord doesn't want you to park there. Like, the landlord's telling me, if it's not your car, you need to move it. So he still parks there. Summertime's gone, went through winter, now 2025. Ask me if he still parks there. Now, because it's disrespectful, especially because the other day, for Christmas, I had a friend over at my house for Christmas dinner, and she normally has a car, but around this time she just didn't have a car. And outside, could the back entrance where I could see the parking, and I kid you, on Christmas Eve, this nigga parked his car